Okay, welcome everyone to Ukraine Explained, where I'm gonna explain Ukraine. Let's go, another episode, and I have no time to lose. And today we're gonna talk about the situation, of course, in Ukraine, the Ukraine and Russian war, and there is something happening on the battlefield, my good friends, because today I'm gonna talk about the situation about the Wagner Group and about the Russian army, because a lot of people, they think like this is all these groups, they are fighting for the Russian army, for Putin and stuff like this, but there are coming more and more cracks into this teamwork coalition, so to say. So for the last couple of weeks we see this headline: the Wagner Group, the owner, he keeps saying the following stuff, and not only he but also the soldiers on the front. We are gonna go to them also. But the Wagner Group owner, he says that the Russian military is denying ammo to his mercenaries. And this is very interesting because he doesn't say that the Russian Federation doesn't have enough of it, but he says directly that the officials are denying his fighters sufficient ammunition. So it's like someone is working against the Wagner Group. He's saying that someone in the military is saying maybe Wagner Group should not win and don't get all of these successes. So this story we're hearing now for like maybe 3-4 weeks, that he is coming out and accusing the Russian army that they are getting denied of the ammunition. And today I will not play whole this clip. It's like 7 minutes, and yeah, I mean, he says basically the same stuff like over and over again. But a little note from this clip is that he says that the Russian Ministry of Defense has enough ammunition produced, but he doesn't understand why it is not coming to the Wagner Group. He says it appears that nothing helps. All those things that he asked, I need more ammunition, let's go, but he doesn't get it, and he's blaming this on the people upstairs who are sending their children to the holidays in Dubai, and the soldiers, the Russian soldiers, are dying every day in the trenches. Yeah, so I found it like very interesting that he says like it's clearly that we have the ammunition, but someone is denying him. So maybe we are seeing like a conflict between the Wagner Group and the Russian army. That's very interesting. And if we're gonna go to this guy, Igor Sutsko, no, this is not the guy, this is Igor Strelkov or Igor Girkin. And he said that there is a conflict going on between the Ministry of Defense and the small army of the Wagner Group. And he says that maybe this conflict will become bigger and bigger and bigger, and then Putin will have another problem because he's fighting the Ukrainians, who are very, very, very strong. And now maybe this conflict about not supplying any weapons to the Wagner Group, maybe they will also go into a fight with the Russian Ministry of Defense, or the Russian army. That will be like very, very interesting, because like we know, the Wagner Group, they got like a lot of prisoners, and you know one thing, if these prisoners are not happy, they will fight. This is like the only thing they know, like kill, fight, injure people, killing people. So, and we will gonna see that it is already a little bit happening. This is the second video. I will not play it because I'm not sure if I can play this on YouTube, but the soldiers from the Wagner Group, they already published like this video and also some photos, and they are practicing on the general Gerasimov, and another important person, Lapin. I think Lapin was the other general that got like fired or something like this because he was not good enough. And they are saying basically the same stuff. They say we don't get enough supplies and we don't get enough ammunitions. So the Wagner Group is not happy. They are not happy at all. And now we're gonna see that they are actually almost shooting at each other. This is a clip between a fight between the Russian army and the Wagner Group. I'm not gonna play everything, but it's only in Russian and there is no translation. But let's play it a little bit.
Пошли, еще раз говорю, пошли на позиции, твари, блядь. Быстро собрали шмотки, блядь. И на позиции, я серьезно говорю, блядь, на позиции пошли.
So I will pause it there, and let me say what we're seeing here. So this was like a city, I think they said Bakhmut, and you had the Wagner Group that were like stations there, and then the Russian army came and they say we also gonna defend this place or something like this. And the army, the Wagner Group army, they said like go away, this is like our position. But they say the Russian army said if we go that way, there are the Ukrainians with the drones, they will kill us. And the Wagner Group is saying you go away from this point, I don't care what happens to you, but you must go away. And you see this guy is already shooting in the air like, you know, we are not gonna wait too long till you move, because we are already getting like a little bit angry with you guys. So this will be like an explosive situation, not only between the Russians and the Ukrainians, but we also see that the Wagner Group is falling apart. They have huge debts on their side, and I will be not surprised at all if maybe at some point the Wagner Group will attack the Russian army. Maybe they will say like it was a mistake, maybe an accident, but I think it will start like this, and then I will be not surprised if the Russian army and the Wagner Group will start attack each other. I really think this is like a possibility. And I also got like this like very interesting like video. I'm gonna show like a little bit of it. You will see you here see this is does it say which city it is? No, I don't see which city it is, but you can here see the Russian army, and he was saying like go away to them, you know, or I shoot, and they're like, you know, we don't care, we are for Ukraine, and you go away from here. And here you can see like another Russian soldiers and cars. But here they just say, you know, you go away, this is like our land, this is like our people, we don't need you here. And he actually like drove away. So I'm very impressed, because I was a little bit scared. Hey, you know, you never know how they will react onto this. So yeah, man, this is like this episode. It was a little bit short because I don't want to use too many different topics in this movie, because I really wanted to focus on the Wagner Group. And yeah, especially with all this stuff going on, that the Wagner Group is almost already now fighting against the Russian army. And my question for you, reply in the comments. Do you think that the next step is the Wagner Group that is gonna go and attack all fronts of the Russian army? And will he maybe become the next president? I mean, if he wins, if he beats the army, and he will get like more and more votes from like the important people, who knows? Let me know in the comments. Yo!